good morning. Today is Wednesday, August 7th. It's my friend Sue's birthday. I call her the old bat. She calls me Hagatha. It's just something, I don't know how nicknames even came about, but she doesn't watch my channel, so guess what? She doesn't get a song. But Juliana Taylor, you get a song. I got the email late because yesterday was actually her birthday. She's Prixie Taylor's, is it Prixie? I think it's Prixie Taylor's granddaughter. And it's her birthday yesterday and I missed it, but I'm going to sing today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Juliana. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you had a good birthday yesterday. I was going to sing belated birthday, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sing happy birthday because I messed up. I wore this shirt for my cousin Lynn and her friend, who is my friend now too, Marie. There we go. It says they ought to make a bottle of wine big enough to serve for 2 people. I got this for Lynn's 60th birthday. We went to Mackinac Island and she took everybody to the Grand Hotel for brunch. And let me tell you, I could learn to live like that because it was gorgeous there. The food was tremendously delicious. And it was just a nice day all the way around, and it was a nice way to celebrate. And so, Lynn, I'm looking forward to your 70th birthday because you got to top that. Anyway, I wrote down some notes because, you know, I don't remember things as easily as I used to. Although I can remember, like, the past. I can remember things that happened to me as a child. But to remember things like this, I have a hard time. And Denise actually is going to walk with me today. I was shocked. I woke up earlier. I woke up at like about 8:20 and called her because she always brags that she's up at 8 o'clock. I'm up at 8 o'clock. I don't know why we got to wait till 9:30. I'm always up. So I called her at 8:20 and she was still in bed. She didn't want to walk till 9:30. See, caught her. Every once in a while you got to keep people on their toes. But anyway, Cheryl Sims says that she likes the way I sing in the morning. I love to sing a happy birthday or happy anniversary. Not so much anniversaries because people always do acknowledge anniversaries, but sometimes when you get older they just think you're too old to sing happy birthday to. You're never too old. You know, you go through that period of time when you're like a kid and they sing to you every year, and then maybe when you have kids, when it's your birthday they sing, but then they get up, they grow up, they leave, people don't sing to you, and then you get old again, but you get old and then they start singing to you again. No, that in between years, that's when you need a song. You need a song every year for your birthday because I say this all the time. You're special. You're 1 in 600 million. So you're special. And you need to be acknowledged. And sometimes that's all you get is a song. Sometimes that's all that's enough. That's enough. So, anywhooser. And Core M says that my missing hat and shirt could be from a trip. I do think that, I think the shirt I gave away, to be honest with you. I think that I gave it to Goodwill. I really do, because I think it was at one point where I was just frustrated and thought, I'm never going to get in this shirt and I'm just going to give it away. I really do think that. The hat, I could have left at the cottage last year. It's a possibility, but it seems to me I've worn it since then, but I could be wrong on that. Obviously, I left it somewhere. And I've checked all my luggage, and it's not in any of my luggage. And it's not anywhere in my house. So, it's gone. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And Sue Rainey said that some constructive criticism, which you all tell me all the time, and I hear it, that my clothes are too big. I'm too cheap to go buy more clothes. That's it in a nutshell. I'm just too cheap to buy more clothes. Plus, I have favorite shirts, which I know that, you know, like people suggested putting it into a quilt or, you know, whatever, and I could do that, but I like wearing them. And sometimes I like wearing them just to remind myself that I have lost weight. And even though I look dumpy, it reminds me that I've come very far, and I know I could fit in a smaller size, but my mind just hasn't reached my body yet. It truly hasn't. I see a thinner, fat person when I look in the mirror. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do see a thinner, fat person. And I need to see a thinner person, and I'm working on that. I'm really working on that, but I really haven't, I don't see it yet. I really don't. I'm not trying to draw sympathy or anything like that. It's just, I've always had a very good self-awareness of myself. I've always been strong in who I am. I have a very high opinion of myself. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I don't doubt myself. But when it comes to my weight, I don't see myself. I guess that's a better way of putting it. PT25. She hasn't written in a while, but she says she still watches. I know. I agree. Sometimes it's just, I watch a lot of channels, and I get guilty of not commenting all the time. I just, I don't know why I don't. Some of the videos I watch that don't interest me, but they're people I follow, I'll be honest with you, I put the video on, and then I get doing stuff, and then you get the full view from me, but you haven't got my full attention, and I apologize for that. But I watch a lot of channels, and they're just, some of you have a weight loss channel. Well, Gina Pearson, she has a weight loss channel, but she shows crafts. I am not the least bit crafty, but I want to support her, so I'll put her video on. Like the other day, she had a video. She was doing something with some kind of machine she's got or something. She's really happy about. I don't know what it's called. But I put the video on, and then I went and did laundry. And then when I got back, it was just ending, and she's going, bye-bye, God bless. So I said, oh, okay. So I did leave a comment then telling her I didn't watch her video. I acknowledged it, but I like to support people. And she, PT25 also said that she thinks that was the closer I get, step by step, inch by inch. It was from the Three Stooges. That is quite possible, although I don't watch the Three Stooges. I never liked the Three Stooges, but my brother loved the Three Stooges. And since you only had one TV and you had 6 kids, you each got to pick a show, and then you just sat through it. And so they probably picked Three Stooges, and rather than not do anything, I watched the Three Stooges, but they weren't one of my favorites. Cello Fly says she loves Michigan. A lot of you do. I know you do. And Marge Rash lives on Lake Michigan side, and she's been to Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. I have to put my feet at least in Lake Ontario, because I've been in every lake except for Lake Ontario. And so Lynn, the next time I come to Toronto, we have to make a way to the beach so I can at least put my toes in the water. But Lake Superior, I was going to prove them wrong and go swimming in Lake Superior. Oh no, that water is cold, cold, cold. I mean, it's really cold. And I think the only saving grace for the people on the Edmund Fitzgerald is they probably froze as soon as they hit the water, because that was in the winter. I put my feet in the Lake Superior in the summer when it's a warmer weather. They went down in November, but just I think of all the deaths, a fire would be first, but drowning, that would be my second. Oh, that'd be a terrible way to go. Oh, let's get off that subject, please. Okay, and this lady's giving me a run for her money, or my money. Run for my money, that was it. And you know who you are, Mary Jane Schwartfiger Higgins. I know I messed up your name. Mary Jane, SCHWERDFEGER, Schwartfiger Higgins. She said she's having a crappy week, and she's becoming a couch potato. I have had many crappy weeks. This week's not going that much better, but I don't give up, and neither will you. I know you won't. And it is very easy to be a couch potato. I understand that. But sometimes if you just get up and walk around the block, or just walk out to the mailbox, or if your mailbox is at the street, mine is at the street, just walk to the end of your driveway and come back. If you're in an apartment building, come out of your apartment, walk to your car, and then go back to your, just something. Just get up and move. And just each step, take one step further the next time you do it. And then you'll just get there. Well, I saw my snowman bird feeder, and I'm thinking, I'm not ready for that weather yet. So, okay, it should be getting close to 9:30 now. Today I'm going to, Birdie's going to pick me. You'll get to see Birdie. She'll be coming, making a guest appearance, because we're going to see her brother, Tom, in the nursing home. Jim and his brother are not the least bit close. Jim does not go visit people. It's very strange, because there will never be a day that Jim will go and visit someone in my family in a home or a nursing home or a hospital if I'm alive and sitting at home. It's never going to happen. Yet I go and see, and then on Monday I'm going to see his sister, Barb. Jim's not going, but that's his choice. That's his loss. Family is, like I know, you know, family is everything to me. But what I find very funny about my screen, because remember yesterday I dropped you guys. I hope you're all okay. Did you guys have any cuts and bruises? I hope not, because it was a fall. It was quite a fall. It was like major fall. But right here on the screen is a scratch that goes like this. So it looks like I have a white mustache. You can't see it because it's on the screen, but whenever I look at it, it looks like I have a mustache. And I kind of look like my brother Michael. It's just, and I wish I could show you, but there's no way to show you. But trust me, picture me with a white mustache, and I look like my brother Michael. Okay, let's go for a walk. Enough silliness.
My code.
Don't show them the code, because if you find out where she lives.
Exactly.
Piper's saying, "Oh, stop talking. Let's get moving."
I don't wanna.
I'm shocked.
You are shocked. I'm shocked.
I'm shocked. No Sophia, no Kylie.
No, Sophia don't go. Kylie don't go.
All right, Piper's ready though.
Yeah, I gotta start my walk thing.
Because we gotta know how far we've walked.
Exactly.
So she'll know when her mile is up and she can say, "Okay, I'm done."
Exactly.
All right, we gotta go.
Piper.
There she is. She says, "Oh, I'm glad we only did a mile because I'm hot. Only so many birds and cars I can chase."
Exactly.
Okay, I gotta keep on the lookout. Something
Oh,
might.
here comes the car.
I gotta get ready. Let's see. Is it coming this way? Is it coming this way?
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm watching. We're gonna see Piper in action.
I'm gonna hold on good.
Because she's going to see the car, and this is what we do every time a car passes us. She's like, "How dare you? How dare you go by us? How dare you?" She's one and done.
One and done, but I'm glad I did the one. That's
Better
all
than
I look at.
better than nothing, I always say.
'Cause I did not want to.
I really last night should have, after dinner, got out and go for a walk because I was restless. Restlessness leads to
Eating.
eating, and it did. But I'm not making excuses anymore because I was told I shouldn't do that. It happened. I'm moving on.
Exactly.
All right.
Bah.
Poor Piper looks.
Her tongue is a hanging.
I gotta get a thing of Piper. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. That last mile was a killer. It was so hot. Oh my gosh, it was so hot. I really shouldn't have done it, but I'm glad I did. I walked 2.25 miles. So I'm gonna go and take my shower, and the birdie should be here in about 15 or 20 minutes to pick me up and get on with my day. So stay tuned. You'll be seeing Birdie shortly. Well, look what happens when you leave the door unlocked.
Hello, my friend.
They are missing you.
Aww. Pretty soon we'll be back at it twice a week.
Yeah, I think it's about 3 more weeks.
About 3 more weeks.
3 or 4 more weeks.
Yeah.
We're going to see her brother.
Yay.
Yay. So exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to have breakfast for dinner because when we went to visit Tom today, we got a pizza. So I had pizza for my lunch. So I'm going to have a breakfast for dinner. I started my day with a prayer. I did drink 50 ounces of water before I went. I wanted to thank Vicki Riddell. Vidal 57 is on YouTube. Her quote is, "Never discourage anyone who makes continual progress, no matter how slow." I had 16 points that I used for my 2 slices of pizza from Jets, but it was worth every point, let me tell you. It was very good. And I just drank water with it. And then I had 7 points left over, so 4 points for my half a cup of oatmeal, 1 point for a 1/4 cup of 2% milk, and 0 for my egg, berries, banana, tea, and water. So it's a 5-point breakfast for dinner. So I have 2 points left over, and it can be done. You can have pizza as long as you rein it in the rest of the day. Okay, I'm going to close out the video now. I'm all caught up on all my videos. I watched all of those tonight. Tom was just, it's just sad to see him like that. He was such a vibrant person at one time, and now he just lays in the bed. And Bertie picked up a pizza for him, and when she went in, she says, "I'm just going to get a couple slices of pizza. Did you want a pizza?" And I said, "No, it's okay. I'm going to try to be good." And then she comes out carrying a box of pizza, and I said, "Well, what's the deal?" And she says, "Well, they had just made this one, and it was fresh or whatever, and it was small, and it was cheaper just to get more pieces." And so I picked it up, and I said, "Oh, okay." So then we got to the nursing home. I had 2 slices. It was really good. And I was really surprised because I was figuring it was 10. And then when I looked at my tracker, because it's a Jet's Pizza, and I tracked exactly what they said, and it only came up 8 points. So I took the 16 points. My dinner was very filling with my usual breakfast items. So tonight I'm just going to drink a lot of water, stay on track. I did have an attack of the Girl Scout cookies last night because I just wanted something sweet. So I went in the freezer and I was going to get one of my Weight Watcher fudge bars, which are 4 points, which I didn't have 4 points, but I thought, well, I'm going to make a smart choice and just have 4 points over. Because I used my weeklies with that popcorn over the weekend. And then when I pulled out the refrigerator to look for it, I came across the rest of my Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. I had a row left, and I ate the whole row, which I think was, I don't even know how many cookies. I ate them mindlessly. I just was sitting watching TV, and I ate them mindlessly. The good thing is they're out of the house now. I don't have any more Girl Scout cookies in the freezer. I don't have any more cookies or anything fattening in the freezer, so I can't be tempted anymore. And so I'm going to be really good today. And then just go for my walk in the morning. I'm hoping it's supposed to rain, so I'm hoping that I can get my walk in before it rains. And go from there. Jim's going to make meatloaf for dinner tomorrow. We were going to have meatloaf tonight, but David wanted to go out to the club and shoot at the shooting range with Jim. And any chance Jim gets to go to the shooting range, Jim's going to go. And just spending time with David. We haven't seen David in a while because he's been busy working in it. I mean, he did come to the house last Saturday and help us with the basement. And we'll see him again this Saturday. But yeah, it was nice that, he got to do something with his grandpa. And then, so I had bought the stuff for the meatloaf for tonight, and then by the time Jim got home, it was too late. That's why I had the breakfast for dinner. So we're just going to have meatloaf tomorrow. So that'll work out better because then he'll have it for the weekend, because Jim loves cold meatloaf sandwiches. I like meatloaf the first day, and then that's it. I don't even like it heated up the next day. It's just one and done. That's me, one and done. So, and then Christy over at Pinch, Planning Us Healthy, was making a Sloppy Joe, I think it was a casserole or something. It was Sloppy Joe. I just saw Sloppy Joe's. She had me at Sloppy Joe's because I love Sloppy Joe's, and Jim doesn't. And I have to get her recipe because I just do manwich, and no, that's just not going to work. So, and I can freeze it, portion sizes. I can do that. And then when he wants something, like when he has his venison or something, I'll pull out my Sloppy Joes. That's my plan. Okay, I've babbled on long enough, so I'll talk to you guys in the morning.